What's going on, everybody? Just playing Madden 22. Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, I am live. Alright, just want to make sure I'm live. Alright, I'm gonna keep the difficulty on all Madden. Cause what the heck.
Days off and days on. Surprised you didn't call.
It's Madden NFL 22, where division rivals will clash in the NFC North.
All right, here we go.
Coming up next.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl and came really within one quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
And they intercepted it. The Packers intercepted it already. This game just started and they already intercepted it.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers.
Devontae Adams, 48 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Jared Goff and the rest of the Lions offense set to go to work once more. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. One play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. And I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Goff. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a 1st down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the 1st quarter.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Flush to his right.
They got it. Again. No, I'm going to change the difficulty to all pro because this is bull crap. I mean, pro.
Packers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Throwing is Rodgers. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. 2nd and 5 now. Rodgers. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and the Lions have recovered. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Oh.
Is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. This is Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Here's Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. So that'll be no better than an incompletion.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams.
Touchdown Packers.
2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Back to throw. Goff eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Almost intercepted. Boy, he's got 2 already, nearly a 3rd, but not to be, and it's 4th down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, come on.
Touchdown incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 16-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, touchdown.
They got it.
Aaron Jones
Again.
from 13 yards out. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and good.
21-0.
And that makes the score 21-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. And Detroit back in possession of the football. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Oh.
Nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his third of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo.
I'm going to try to get this touchdown, guys. Here we go.
A very strong drive as a response.
Flushed out right.
No one's there.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. On second and 10, Goff. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense was on the move.
That should have been a first down.
Have them looking at third and 10. Goff throwing again.
Come on.
It's caught. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
All right, I'm going to try to run it, guys. I'm going to try to run it.
Because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6.
Oh, that wasn't in.
They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a set.
That wasn't in. Look at his foot. His foot is on the white line. That's a touchdown. Look at it. Boom. Right there. That's a touchdown right there. That should have been a touchdown. Or they're not gonna reveal it. I'm not gonna challenge it because it's only the first inning. Quarter. Touchdown Lions.
It's the fullback taking it in. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
And it's up.
Extra point by Cyber.
Extra point is good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Cyber now to kick it off. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
And that is caught.
Get back here.
Oh, my. Touchdown, Packers. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And the 1-2 is Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Flush to his right. And this one taken in by Cephas. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Goff now looking to throw, eluding the pressure right. He gets this complete to Cephas. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
To the air again, Goff. And he's got it. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I'm meant. God dang it.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch.
No.
They're going to get one. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. There's Goff. And he's got his man. It's caught.
I didn't mean to challenge it or call a timeout. I did not mean to do that. I was trying to do a replay.
Able to draw a bit closer. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last. And the Lions pressure
Get
too strong.
sacked, boy.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He must be very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Rodgers going to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. On first down, Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And
almost intercepted.
On 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. There's Rodgers to throw. And this will be well too
that
low
went
for
nowhere.
him to bring in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The give is to Jones. And he's going to
I don't even know who's the
down
quarterback for the. I
23-yard
think it's
line.
Aaron
They
Rodgers.
do get a couple, but they'll be left staring.
Hang on, let me ask somebody. Alexa, who's the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers?
The starting quarterback of the Green Bay Packers is Jordan Love.
Aaron Rodgers is not.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Alexa, home.
Momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
The kick by Crosby is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So after 4 touchdowns in the... This offense, this time, they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Khalif Raymond now. And a good return. So stop just shy of the 30-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting
Or they don't.
up in their own territory.
No, they intercepted it.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half.
That's interception number 4, guys. Come on.
Boy, that's an interesting question.
This is not right. I'm definitely going to lose against the Packers. That means if I lose, that means the Lions will probably win. But if I beat the Packers, the Lions will lose. Just like against when I was facing against the Bears.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there.
When I beat the Bears, the Lions won.
Really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers are able to add on to their first half lead. Crosby
and it's
connects
good.
on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard.
The Lions offense set to take over. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
2nd and 10. Goff again. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Throwing again is gone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Extra point try now for Crosby.
Well, I'm definitely gonna lose. 44-13. I gotta catch up. Now it's 45-13. I gotta catch up to them. I cannot lose. I cannot let the Lions lose.
The fumble return for a touchdown. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here come the Lions now. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
On first down, it's gone. Flushed out right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here. My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they're fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Oh!
Just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 2nd and 10, gone. Flush to his right. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. On now is Seibert for the Lion field goal. From the left hash, this from 34.
And it's good.
And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. So 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Rodgers now on first down. Slant to Adams. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases.
Oh, come on.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. Thus far, they haven't been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He'll buy some time right. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Goff escaping the pressure right.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he dropped
No.
it. That's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd down, Swift.
That went nowhere.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well. If you...
And now here's
and that's intercepted.
Interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Now Crosby for the point after. And the route is on here in this 1st half. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way.
What are you doing, Frankie?
Into the end zone for the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. In search of redemption from the pick 6. Goff. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man winning coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
The Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Flushed out right. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball. That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Oh.
Almost intercepted. Boy, he's got 2 already, nearly a third, but not to be, and it's 4th down. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. And he's got room. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now Goff. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we have...
What are you doing?
Even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 5-yard line.
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. On the handoff, this is Dillon. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. And Detroit back in possession of the football. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Touchdown!
Touchdown. Khalif Raymond, 49 yards. And it's for pride now, but the Lions do get a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Devontae Adams in the Packer offense heading back out, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
The run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25.
Defensively, we always know that he is target run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. And Khalif Raymond was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. On the run, he'll let this go deep.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, Rodgers. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Rodgers now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And Crosby puts it through, and they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Raymond now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Robert Tunyon, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Rodgers. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
They haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? So we've reached half. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But
The defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Marching back onto the field now, Devontae Adams and company getting set to go. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's what really becomes fun because, let's face it.
All right, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see what's going on in the kitchen. Alright, guys, I'm just gonna end the stream here. Subscribe to my channel, leave a like, comment down below if you guys want me to do more videos like this, and I'll see you guys all later. Have a good rest of your afternoon, everybody.